Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are yet welcome to another IT talk show. So, we are very happy to have you here with us, and we are here again to exchange together with a very light-hearted IT talk show from you guys to us. And we would want you to feel free as usual. We are here just to chit chat about how to start a career in IT with zero prior skills. So, like what we always do, in fact, what we always do for people who are watching us over and over again, what do we always do? We always ask you to greet us, send us comments, tell us where you're watching from and where you are so we can greet you and connect with you, okay? Because we do have a growing community of IT professionals in so many parts of the world, and you might just be lucky to be in the country or in a town where we do have a large community of IT specialists, IT professionals, and this will be easier for you to pulp with the hand what we are talking about. So, as usual, we are just going to be exchanging on your different questions. We are here to be answering all of your questions. So, please feel free, share the live, subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channel, and please keep comments flowing. Tell a neighbor to tell another neighbor. We are live, KiawiTechIT Academy. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. And this is just for us to be available for you and to attend to each and every one of you, your worries. So, we are going to be having a very special guest with us. I mean, she is a very special one because she has so many caps on her head. Okay. But before then, I would want you to share the live, share the likes, like, subscribe, and comment. And please tell us where you're watching from so that we can be able to greet you and connect with you on the personal basis. So we will be glad to be welcoming our guest. She is very special, and we definitely know that you are going to enjoy exchanging with her. It will be great honor because she is someone who is very, very multitasked and very talented, hardworking, resilient. And I know that once you're with her on stage, once we get her on stage, you are going to be liking it a lot. So, thank you, Vandeline. We can see you watching from Rhineland. Sorry, watching from Rhineland Palatinat in Germany. We greet you. We welcome you into the live, and we are happy to have you with us here. And we are hoping that actually, this is our communications director. She is in Germany and she's taking care of the communications department, coupled with the high and voluminous community of IT professionals we do have in Germany. And by the way, our special guest today is from Germany. So we shout out to all our viewers who are in Germany. Welcome once more, Miss Vandeline. Mrs. Vandeline, we welcome you to the live show. So please, guys, tell us where you're watching from. Type us, talk to us. And like I said from the beginning, this is a very, very light-hearted talk show. Okay? Feel free, ask any question you have. No question will be left untouched. We are going to be answering them. So, without wasting much more time, we are going to be receiving on stage our special guest. Like I said, I don't even have the words to be able to describe her, but I bet that once you have her on stage, you will understand why I am unable to describe her, because she is very, very resourceful, and we are here to bring out all the resources she has, and which will help each and every one of you make informed decisions. Because if you do not have information, you can never make accurate decisions. So if you are watching us from wherever you are, you have been wanting to take up an IT career, and you're scared because you do not have any prior skills, you don't know how to do that, you don't know when, you don't know with which academy you can take this course. We are here to help you take this decision, okay? So please welcome with me Mrs. Zelda. Let me add her to the stage. So we have our multi-talented, I mean, she is, I don't even have the words to be able to describe her, but so let's just give her time to introduce herself and tell us how she feels being with us on stage. Zelda.
Thank you so much, Rita, for having me tonight in the live show. I want to first of all welcome everyone tonight or in the morning, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Zelda. I am a database engineer here in Germany. Um, I can tell you a little bit about my background. My studies were in chemistry, but I didn't want to stay in the chemistry branch, so I moved into the medical field, which was the nursing. I studied nursing while here in Germany, and I worked for over 18 years as a theater nurse, assisting in theaters. So after working for 18 years, I decided I should try something new. Why not? Everybody was like, okay, why would you want to try something new after gathering experience, taking so much training in the nursing field for so many years? I said, no, I need to try something new because the nursing field equally was becoming very tedious. You had to run every night. And I was a mother as well, and my kids were small, and we had to work at night. So I came across this KiawiTech IT Academy. It's a journey I never believed could work in Germany, right? So because Germany, we all believe is too much bureaucracy. So I said, okay, there is nothing wrong in trying. So I had to subscribe to the training. I went through the training while working at the hospital. So what I did was every day, the training, I took the European time training, which was on a Monday, Thursday, and a Saturday. And most often when I'm working at night, I take my computer along. I will get out of class most often in the middle of class and go to work. Like they call you off for an emergency, and I drop out of class and I go to theater. And sometimes when I'm lucky, I come back and the class is still going on. I will join. That's how I jungle between work and studies, right? And during in the morning when I get off work, I just play the videos. I play the class videos that were recorded, and I try to do exactly what was done. And guess what? I realized that it was so easy for me.
Wow.
In fact, it was a training I took without having any knowledge in the IT field, but
Okay.
with the work I put into place, I was able, to sell through. And of course, it showed me at the end of the training that it was the right decision because immediately I graduated from this training, I started applying and I had so many offers. I had positions where I had to also lead others, and I'm happily working. I've been working for a couple of years, and I can tell you, if I was a mother, a wife, and a worker, and I was able to do this, somebody sitting right there will be able to do it right. There is
Oh,
no
wow.
rocket science in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of rocket science. Like, I mean, just from her introduction, you can already discern that she is someone who left from the medical field and got into IT, and today she is sailing out just perfectly fine. So, this is a living proof to you that it is not difficult and that you can do it as well. Okay, we have people from various backgrounds who took this IT course and today are happily sailing and increasing in the IT career. So I would love to ask a little question, Ms. Zelda. So you took this course with KiawiTech IT Academy. I would love to know, when did you hear about it? And when you heard about KiawiTech IT Academy, did you actually just start the course immediately, or you had to wait a little longer to see how credible, how true this was before you took on the course?
Yes, actually, I got to know this training way back 2018, but I was a little skeptical. Like I said, I'm in Germany, and I believe by that then that Germany was too bureaucratic, and the training was all in English.
Yeah.
I asked myself so many questions. I was like, okay, what if I go and take the training in English and I'm living in Germany? How will I work? How will I be able to transition into the IT field? That language barrier, it scared me a little bit, right? So I said, okay, I have to observe a little bit. I was
Yeah.
scared to take it from the beginning, so I gave them a little bit of chance. And after a while, I said, okay, why not? I would have gained something. Even if I do the training and I'm not able to use it, I would have gained a lot of knowledge, even for my private life, even for my current job. Like, computer is something we deal with every day. And even as a nurse, there's a lot of documentation that we did, right? We did at the front end users, and these front end users do communicate. They do connect to back ends, and these back ends are the databases at the back end, and that is exactly where the connecting point was. I was interested in knowing, like, each time we have x-ray in the hospital during an operation, this thing is being sent into a server. And when you take a patient from ward A to ward B, they immediately see exactly what they have been diagnosed of. How does that work? I was curious. So I got deeper into it, and I said, okay, let's try it out. Let's see if this is working in Germany. And I can testify, I'm a living testimony. Since I did this training, I have been doing well, absolutely well. And I see that in Germany, there are so many potential. In Europe as a whole, not only Germany though, because I do mentor a lot of students all over Europe, and I see that there are a lot of potentials, but so many people, I can tell you, don't still believe in these potentials. I will give you an example of a lady who contacted me from France and said, okay, you guys are lucky in Germany that this thing
Yeah.
is accepted. In France, they don't accept. I say, who told you that? That was the thing I believed from the beginning, but that little did I know this thing is accepted everywhere. You
Everywhere.
need
Yeah.
this,
Definitely.
yes, you just need to give it a chance,
Yeah.
give yourself the time, create the time to study this thing, and you'll see yourself excelling. You will actually realize some of those skills that are embedded in you, and you really just don't know. I didn't know I was a pro in the IT until I got to try it out.
Exactly. Wow, this is so amazing. I mean, when we hear you talk, when you express yourself, we understand that from the position where you were, there was a lot of scare, there was a lot of fear, and a lot of skepticality. You were skeptical about everything that was being said about the IT career, the IT world, if you were going to be able to fit into the shoes, but you were able to have a clear answer just at the point when you went in and you did it. And definitely, this is just a call to awaken you who are watching us, be it on Facebook, be it on YouTube. You can do same if you're seeking to change your career path, if you're seeking to gain new skill, if you're seeking to increase your knowledge, increase what you know in a different field. This should be a great deal for you, because not only is it an easy, I would say yes, an easy career, because once you overcome the fear and the skepticality, the doubts all around it, you'll just find it as easy as it is, because we have had a lot of people tell us they were very annoyed and angry with themselves because they did not take it earlier than when they heard it. And this, I know, should be one of your regrets, Miss Zelda, because you took some time. You took
Yes,
some time to
absolutely.
think about it. You took some time to inquire, will I fit in? Will I, before you actually crossed the line. So, not to forget, please, people, comment and tell us where you're watching from so we can connect with you on a one-on-one basis, right? Where you're watching us from. We have Andeline watching us from right from Germany, and we will be happy to talk with you and exchange with you, tell you if we do have a community at your doorstep, and which will be able to help you go around. Just to talking about that, we would love to share with you this. This is the map. Let me see. This is the map of the various countries in which we do have database communities, database administrators, engineers, professionals, cloud engineers, software engineers. We have a lot of them. That is in the USA, Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, Belgium, Spain, France, Cameroon, Kenya. We have in Nigeria, Namibia, South Africa, Ivory Coast, UAE, China, Brazil. We have Oman, and we have Ghana. We have all of these countries where we have been able to have to grow a community on its own. Okay, this community are people who took their training with KiawiTech IT Academy. They made it out into the IT world, and they are actually exerting as IT specialists in their different domains, be it developers, software engineers, cloud engineers, and all what we have to offer. Okay, so you can be the next. Definitely, you can be the next, and we are here to help you make this informed decision to be able to take up this career as soon as you can, because the moving train is moving already. Let it not leave you behind. In fact, we do not want to have anybody left out from the moving train, because we are trying to build a moving force. Like I would say with the words of our CEO, he is trying to build a community which will break boundaries, which will take away, which will create a massive impact. Okay, not only in his immediate community, as you have seen, it is out spread out all over the world. Okay, so you can be the next. All you need to do is to take the step, take the decision today, to take a step, take the chance of taking a course with KiawiTech IT Academy. For example, these are the various courses that we do offer. That is Microsoft SQL Database Administration. We have Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing, Amazon Web Services, cybersecurity, and IBM Guardium that we do offer as IT courses. To us, these are just a few IT careers that we have chosen to be focused on, because we do believe that these are IT careers who have a lot of impact into the IT world. Okay, so that is why we have chosen this few IT careers to be able to offer them to you as a training. So feel free, like I said, if you don't know how to go about it, please, we are here for you. Drop your comments, ask your questions, and we are going to be answering you. So Miss Zelda, I would love to ask a question. So before you took the course, did you ever know what a database is? Did you ever know what actually this let's say Microsoft SQL you took? Did you know what it was all about? And when you knew about it, how did you feel about it?
Well, I had no idea what a database is. I had absolutely no idea what a database is and what a database administrator is expected to do, right? So I like I said, I was like kind of worried from the beginning because I was going into something I really just did not understand. But then when I started with picking up this course, I'm like, okay, these are things we do every blessed day. We have our phones every night with WhatsApp. We take
Exactly.
backups, right? You
Yeah.
basically do finish your backups of your WhatsApp without knowing. So I have been a database administrator even from birth, just by backing up my WhatsApp calls and the rest of those things. And every
Exactly.
other person sitting right here just don't know that they have that skill. They are already database administrator. Basically,
Exactly.
what we do is just taking backups of data, taking care of data, for every other company. Making sure that that data is always available, making sure that users are able to connect every time they come to work, and
Yes.
in the hospital milieu where I talked of, making sure that doctors are able to sign and see reports of patients.
Exactly.
Like if you go to one word, they shouldn't be able to, you know, they should be able to see your results even without you telling them what you came for, because they will just log into the computer, key in your name. When a doctor is putting a patient's name into the computer, like look for Zelda. What the doctor is basically doing is a select statement into the database. It
Yes.
pulls off every information that concerns me. And this is
Okay.
exactly what we are managing. So it becomes so interesting for me. I'm like, okay, I've been doing this in the past. And that makes it so much fun that I love to do it over and over, because I know, I mean, when data is available and you are able to guarantee the security for every company, it makes you happy, right? So,
Wow, this is very amazing. And this definitely just tells you that each and every one of you have been a database administrator without knowing. Be it taking putting on securities for your phone to be secured
mhm,
and for your information not to be known by anybody who has your phone. You are a database administrator, you're setting up a firewall. So simply said, like Ms. Zelda said, you could just type on, let's say, Google. You're typing on Google, I need, how many countries are there in the world? And that data is being pulled out for you. How does it work? How is it possible that you can type in a question and you get a response? This just tells you that we are definitely having database administrators or engineers working on the back end, making sure that you do have everything that you need. So we are happy to have you. Hello, Mr. Okay, Mrs. Kanyu Lenyu. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Please kindly tell us where you're watching from. Hi, you're welcome into our live show. And she says she has a question. Oh, please go ahead. Please ask your question, okay? We are out here for that. That is what we are here to do. We are here to be able to help you clarify all the doubts that you have. Okay, we are starting out to Norway. You're watching us from Norway, and coincidentally, we do have someone in Norway, an alumni from KiawiTechIT Academy, who got his job. He was in Africa. He took the course in Africa and got a job in Norway, and today he lives in Norway. We are going to be having him sometime down the line on this IT talk show so that he can be able to exchange with each and every one of you. So she's watching us from Norway. We are greeting you, greeting everyone watching us from Norway. And we are hoping to have a lot more of people watching from Norway. So please, you can go ahead with your question. We are here to give answers to those questions. Okay. Oh, she already said she would like to know that person. Definitely, we are going to connect you with that person. That is why we are here. We said we are here to be able to help you know that we do have a community in your neighborhood, and you see, you came in and we do have a community in your neighborhood, and definitely you're going to be getting to know this person. So we are here for your question, and we are going to help you connect with us through WhatsApp. I'm going to send be sharing a link with you if you want to. Okay. Okay, I guess you're being okay. This is, let me show her question. So she says she will be starting, she will start in April with database administration. Wow, that's good. That's wonderful. We are officially welcoming you into on board. We are welcoming you on board, and we are happy to hear from you. Please go ahead, ask your question, and we are going to get answers for your question. So definitely, Miss can you? I guess you're connected with us from on WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp forum. You can connect to me directly or to Miss Zelda, because she's equally there, and we are going to connect you with the person who lives in Norway, who is a database administrator in your country. So we are waiting
Absolutely.
for, yeah.
Yeah. All right. While waiting for her to maybe drop her question, I want to just encourage her. It's a bold step you've taken. I think that there
Exactly.
is something we women have been left behind. A lot of women in the past just didn't believe tech is for them, right? But nowadays, I can guarantee you, since I did this training and I've been trying to assist or mentor students, most majority of those who get jobs are offered to women. They have
Exactly.
better chances. For some reasons in the IT world, you go into an office and you might be able to see like 20 men there and there's one lady. So then I try to balance these things up, like give these women a chance. If you apply for a job, like a lady, maybe in within 10, I mean, if 10 of you apply, the lady, one lady with one lady, be sure they might give you that job if you really perform. They will prefer giving this to a woman than to a man. Women, first of all, are very good database administrators because they are very much organized, and organizing your data is very important. So I want to
Exactly.
applaud you for taking that bold step. I
Yeah.
mean, I just like Rita said before, my only regret is I wasted so much time before taking it. Like we have a lot of chances, we shouldn't misuse this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to tip into that one like that.
Thank you so much, Miss Zelda. So she has this question. My question is, my nephew did an application from Cameroon and made a mistake with his application. He sent an email and the mail hasn't been answered. So first things first, once you send an email and your email is not answered, you can directly get to us. And I am guessing I should know who you're talking about, because I was contacted by someone today about that, and he or she has been answered already. So, nevertheless, you are on the WhatsApp forum. Please drop a message to me. I am on all the groups. I am an admin in all the groups, same as Miss Zelda. You can just drop a message to me, telling me the name and the email and the actual request, so that we can be able to handle that. So that's it. Thank you so much, Miss Kanyu. I hope I am really pronouncing your name very well. I'm not butchering. Thank you so much for watching us from Norway. And like we said, definitely, definitely we are going to be connecting you with the person who is in Norway today. Okay. So that's rest assured. So she says he made a mistake and applied for Azure, but he wants database administration. So, okay, that was already handled earlier today, anyways. So, just to re-verify, you can just send me a message on WhatsApp, and we are going to be verifying that together. Once, maybe after the live or something. So, okay, okay. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. She says she needs more motivation. Oh, definitely. You're going to have a lot of motivation. You can see Miss Zelda here. Norway is not far from Germany, right? It's just around, it's in Europe. And definitely there is nothing that is going to stop you. The first thing you should bring in for when you're taking this course is bring in that hunger, that urge you have to be
Mhm.
able to change things. You want to leave from where you are to a spot B. Let it be precise in your head, okay? You bring in the determination, the the consistency that you have, and we do guarantee you that we are going to give you everything you need to be able to pull through this course to the very end and be qualified to be able to take on a job. So that's it. I would love Ms. Zelda to talk about our open my offer letter, okay? Because uh, a lot of people do hear about it, and a lot of people do have little questions and little doubts about what we do say. So the courses we do offer, the longest course is the Microsoft SQL Database Administration, which is a 6 months course. But after this course, we do offer a 2 months course for uh, 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 um, open my offer letter, as we do call it. So Ms. Zelda is equally the coordinator for Open My Offer Letter at KiawiTechIT Academy. I would love you to tell us about this. How true is it? How free is it? Is it actually, what is the use of this free course we do offer for 2 months?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Rita. Before I go on to Omo, I would like to first of all motivate her. Her motivation, the motivation I would like to give to you is as a woman, right? First of all, ask yourself, why am I taking this? When you have the urge to take this, the first step is to have the interest.
Yeah.
Once you have an interest and you join this training, I bet you there is always someone to hold your hand across the line. The teachers are so patient. If you come there, you don't know even how to share your computer, you don't know how to click on your mouse, they will take the time and train you to do that. They don't flow with they don't go with the fastest learner, they go with the slowest learner. That's
Yes.
something you should know. If you come to class and you are just the slowest learner in terms of IT, because maybe you didn't have the background, they will take that pace and you will equally finish the line. Except except there is something else that pulls you back, right? So this motivation, your self-interest, why am I taking this, should be the first thing that will motivate you before every other thing. So coming back to Omo is a short term for Open My Offer Letter here at KiawiTech. What we do here at KiawiTech is, after the training, as Rita has just said, we give a 2 months intensive bootcamp interview training. This, to be able to participate for this Open My Offer Letter, you must have been active in class, you must have participated in all your project work, and you equally must have taken part in all the assessment. That is the only time when we will take a look at your resume. We will walk your resume with you once you have been admitted into the Open My Offer Letter. We will optimize your resume, we will optimize your LinkedIn profile so that recruiters will rush for you. We do
Okay.
all of this using the newest technology, the AI. We actually optimize using the algorithm that AI has provided so that companies will see that your resume stands out.
Mhm.
So now how does this OMO work? Once you come to the OMO, we train you like in a real life. We are most everybody taking part or mentoring the OMO is someone that has been working or has mentored others, and are people who equally do take interviews for others in their companies. Myself, I am the person for the interview in my own company. So most of those questions that we do post during interview in my company are those interview we use to prepare students. And once you grab the concept, how to address yourself in an interview, how to make yourself presentable, there is
Yeah.
no way you go for an interview and they will not take you for a second round. So this interview board can we make sure that we simulate a real life scenario for you. We bring real problems faced at work, like real life scenarios, and we bring also behavioral questions. We
Yeah.
equally add soft skills because most companies in the Western world do value um, soft skills the same like technical skills. Let me
Okay.
just give you an example. A company will tell you, okay, you might be the best guy, like the highest, who is just very much qualified in terms of the technical skills. But if your character don't match with us, we can't hire you because we also go for character and train for the skills.
Mhm.
So sometimes they will prefer someone that don't know so much about the technical knowledge, but is ready to learn
Yeah.
and is coming with the humility, like someone who is hungry for knowledge. And those are the type of things that we take through our OMO training.
Mhm.
So everyone that has passed through our OMO will tell you, if you ask them in the last interview, what makes Cavitech stand out is this OMO, because what we do offer, you don't see it anywhere. No
Exactly.
university will train you and still give you extra training on how to tackle interviews, still give
Yeah.
you enough question, prepare you even how to go into an interview room and walk out like a chef. This is exactly what we do. and our candidates, our trainees, they do value this so much. So I am so much proud to say I do coordinate this program. Yes, I do. And we are proud to say our candidates, our students, our trainees have given us a 5 on 5 for doing an amazing job. So I do trust that anyone that finishes a cross line, if you're motivated enough, if you do all the teachers asked you to do, and you're able to meet us at the finish line during the OMO, I bet you will gain a lot of knowledge. These skills are not just the technical skill, your soft skills, skills that you don't even know that you do have. We tickle
Yeah,
them out of you. And within the 2 months of training, you become a professional.
exactly.
Most people came back say, okay, I really didn't know I could talk in public, but because of OMO, I can make a public speech. So this
Yeah,
is what I can
exactly.
tell you about. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's very amazing. This is really amazing. Like I usually say all the time, KiawiTech is a community built on the personal values. Okay, so our CEO said he wants to construct a small village. And constructing the small village means you're going to have a lot of family members making up this village. So this is what he had at heart. He did not want to train people and just let them out there on their own. He had the desire to be able to shape them, mold them again better, to be able to put them in the right shape for the job market. That is why this OMO came into place. And he did not only stop there. Definitely, he did think of, okay, what the majority of the trainees I do have, they are workers, mothers, family people, people who have a lot of responsibilities and they might not have all the time to be able to apply for jobs. What do I do next? He did create another sister company called Optech Consulting Firm, where you have people handle your job seeking journey, you see. And so this KiawiTech IT really is a whole package on its own, you see. And like Ms. Zelda said, there is no university you're going to see who will train you and bring you back to be able to teach you how to answer interview based questions, you see, because it is only recruiters like Ms. Zelda herself will be able to teach you or drill you and tell you, okay, when they are recruiting, this is what is needed, this is what they want from you, this is how they expect you to answer this is how they expect you, these are the skills that they expect from you. And all of this gives you much more confidence as you move into the job market. So Ms. Zelda, I would love to ask the question, before, when you took this course at KiawiTech IT, did we have this open my offer letter before?
Well, like you know, every year we keep involved, we keep changing, we keep improving. When we were doing this training, it was basically we used to cope by ourselves. Let me put it this way, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have all these resources. We didn't have
Yes.
all these resources, but because Kawitech is that one umbrella that wants to see their trainees succeed at all costs,
Mhm.
Dr. Dennis came up with this open my offer letter, and at least it has restriction, right? You have to
Yeah.
be able to make it through the training. It's not
Exactly.
everyone that will get admitted into this open my offer
Exactly.
letter. You will need to work for it. And so we give this the chance now only to those who actually have proven throughout the training that they are really here to learn. They
Mhm.
are here, they are because they are hungry for knowledge. They are
Mhm.
here because they really want to transition from their current job to a new job. And those are some of those things that Kavitech has introduced along the line. When I was doing this, there was no pre-sequel, right? There was
Yeah.
nothing like pre-sequel. Everyone was in class.
Mhm.
But of course, today we talk of pre-sequel. You have to write an exam and they send you to a pre-class where they will teach you some of those basic things. So every year, keep improving. Every year, we give a lot of uh, tips and tricks for candidates who are ready to excel, and of course, those who take our advices into at heart, they do
Yeah.
excel well. They really do excel.
Mhm.
Right.
So thank you so much, Miss. I mean, this is just to make sure you understand that the system that we do put in place, yes, it does evolve, and it does evolve with the needs that are being identified, and whose needs, the trainees' needs. You see, so we have you at heart, and you are at the center of our desire, because we aim at giving you all the arms, all the tools, everything that you need to be able to succeed in this IT world. And all we do want is for you to entrust this journey into our hands. We are going to give it our best, and we expect to have the best from you. You see, so like Ms. Zelda quietly said, I would love to go run a little bit through our system. The system is as does: you apply for the course. Firstly, once you apply for the course, you will have a test that you will need to take for us to be able to measure your level of IT, your level of IT, the level of IT that you know. Okay, and depending on the score, we would know in which category or which class to send you to. Those who do really do not have any or zero prior skills in IT, we have a course, or we have a short course called pre-SQL class. Okay, in this pre-SQL class, we are meant to drill you and prepare you for the main course, prepare you on the computer, the screen, the mouse, how to use the communication tools, how to give you a pre-sequel class, tell you what it's all about, how it's going to go, before you actually start the actual course. And when you start the actual course, we are going to be having as well, we have a system how we do work, because you're going to be working from project to project. Okay, and we do this based on a real life based projects. Okay, so after that, we do have the open my offer letter as well. This is to let you out that yes,
Oh, okay. I think your network is breaking a little bit. Yeah, just like Miss Rita is saying, we do take you in the open offer letter once you qualify to join this open offer letter. And there's one guy when we had our webinar last time, that this guy, out of curiosity, had gone to a company trying to find out what it takes for them to prepare him for an interview. So this company actually told him, okay, we are ready to work on your resume. We're ready to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And at the end of the day, we will have to charge you a 10% of your annual income. Meaning, if you get a job that is paid $100,000 a year, we own that you have to pay us 10% of that. That's a lot of money, right? But we do it. That's something we do it for free here at KiawiTech, only for our trainings. I've equally had a situation where a couple of students reach out to me. They got training somewhere else and say, "I'm so sorry. Where I took my training, there is no open my offer letter. Can I join your institution just to participate for the open my offer letter?" In this situation, we always say it's a no, because this is an extra skill that we are offering to our trainees, and that's what makes our institute to stand out. So guys, so if you are listening, know that we do have a lot to offer for you. We have a full package for you, and we hold your hand throughout this journey and make sure that you cross the finish line. In case of any interview, most often we tell you, okay, if you are unsure of what you are actually saying during an interview, record it and let us play it. We will be able to give you tips that will assist you for a second round of the interview, because in most cases they will call you for a second round. Okay, thank you, Ms. Rita. I was just trying to explain a little bit more deeper into the almost session. Yes, so I pass it back to you.
thank you so much. I'm sorry for that little glitch. So like we were saying, talking about the Tech, we do pride ourselves on the needs that we do meet only the needs of our trainees, because we do pride ourselves really on the quality of the services that we do offer. We do not just do this. And let me just ask you a little last question, Miss Zelda.
Mhm.
Talking on the OMO, we generally call it, for example, the hot seat. how easy is it for trainees to accept this position during the during the OMO? Because when I took this course, I could remember that we were very skeptical about the OMO. So what?
Well, you were not alone. Let me say it this way: a lot of trainees get scared. Those who came in and they took the bull by the horn, they make through. I can guarantee you that those that always fight to be on the hot seat are the first to have jobs.
Yeah.
That is fact. But unfortunately, we all know human beings are scared, right? And you scared of what? Fear of the unknown. They don't know what awaits them on the other side. But we've
Mhm.
always said we make Omo, what we call hot seats, a little bit hotter so that when you go into the interview room, you just walk through. That is the
Okay.
level at which we actually place our students. We make it a little bit hotter for you, making it hotter not because we want you to get it hot, but preparing the way for you so that when you go in for any interview, you get it as easy as anything, right? So
Exactly.
there is that confession that most of them always say, I have never had any interview that is as difficult as the OMO. We
Yeah.
intentionally make it difficult because we want to prepare you for what awaits you, because you might go for one that is difficult. So we go for the most difficult questions so that when you go in real life, you get it extremely easy. A lot of students are scared of those, but those that are not scared, those that actually are bold enough, that are ready for the job market, they are
Mhm.
happy and willing. Some even want to be interviewed almost every day, and
Yeah.
those are the ones that get the jobs very fast. That is a simple just a tip that I'm giving to you. If you are going to take this training, make sure you always insist to be on the hot seat,
Yeah.
because this is the real those hot seats are real life interview questions that we take and play back to you as students. So
Yeah.
you might go in there and you get the same questions that we've played with you, and we've actually demonstrated a scenario with you, and you will actually just work through simple.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zelda. Thank you so much for giving us all of those tips. And I would want to have you give us a little word of advice to someone still hesitating to take on this course, and someone who is still dragging their legs. What do you have for them exactly?
Well, what I can tell them is that you will regret. The only regret you have is, why didn't I do this a little earlier, right?
Yeah.
Um, it is as easy as you hear the word SQL. There is no rocket science in this training. It is money made easy in real life. You come for the training, they teach you how to take care of somebody's data. And all you do at work, a lot of people go to work, they just take care of data, they make sure data is available, they make sure that there are backups running, and they sit and they play their games or they drink their coffee. So the only regret will be, why didn't I take this early enough? And again, if the situation where you are at right now, or the job where you are doing, if there is anything that makes you uncomfortable, it is a sign to show that it's time to change.
Yeah.
For me, my time was up. For me,
Mhm.
my personal time was up. And that's when I said, okay, I have to do this, right? Why was my time up after working for 18 years? My time was up because after working and running every night for an emergency for 18 years, I decided that I need a rest. My body needs a rest, right? And how
Yeah.
do I need this rest? Take this training, get a job that I sit at home, take care of my family, and I still work money for the home. So
Yeah.
since I graduated and I started working, I have been 100% remote. I do take care of my kids, I take care of my home, and I still earn money for the family. Isn't it good? And I still
Very.
take care of myself, right? So the stress has
Yeah.
reduced maybe like 70%. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I am just trying to say, if there is something that is making you feel unhappy where you are, even with your job, it's a sign to show that you need a change. And I
Exactly.
can guarantee you the change is here, because the IT field is so flexible.
Mhm.
You might be very lucky to get 100% remote job. You might have a hybrid job where you go once in a week to the
Mhm.
office, or you go twice a week to the office. And if you prefer to go every day to the office, it's even up to you.
Mhm.
So, and of course, you work independently. I am actually the chef of myself. They
Wow.
come to me when there are problems.
Yeah.
This is something when you think of yourself and where you're coming from, like you used to assist in theater, right?
Mhm.
You used to run to most of those professors to get something. And
Mhm.
at this point, I am my own chef. Like they run to me when there is a problem. Doesn't it feel good? It feels good.
Of
Right,
course.
you relax at home and there's a problem, they get to you and you are ready to solve that problem. The joyful aspect of it is you solve someone's problem and you for you it's just a minor thing that you've just done, but that person is so happy. That
Wow.
makes it very much interesting.
Yeah, so that's we are very very happy. This was a wonderful session. You cannot I'm sure you did not see time pass. We are almost an hour gone into this talk show because the
Okay.
talk was so interesting. And to get back to what we have said throughout the talk show, what we have said is this is that Kiawi Tech IT is out here for you. We are going to guide you. We are going to take you through from the zero IT background to the professional background. We are hell bent and very, very concentrated towards you achieving your goals because you're achieving these goals for yourself. But we do put ourselves at your disposal to give even more than just training you for the course, just so that we can see you excel in your role as an IT specialist tomorrow, as an IT engineer, as a software developer, as a software engineer, as an IT chef, and all the positions you can have in this field. Okay, and all we need is for you to decide today to come on board. And if you do decide today to come on board, please visit our website at kiawitech.com and find out what we are doing there. You can have a lot more of informations, what we do, the different courses that we do offer. And on our website, we have a direct link for WhatsApp. If you have any other question, you have anything you want to know about Caritech and how much the course costs, how much how what you need to be able to start the course, you see, you can just go right there, connect with us directly on WhatsApp, and we are going to be there to answer your questions and to be able to give you answers that will help you make informed decisions. And I believe that we have given you enough material today to take home, enough motivation. Ms. Zelda has motivated us all. This is something that is evolving, changing year in, year out. The time is now. The best time is always now. Forget about the past time you've wasted. But now, if you do take it, you're not going to waste this time now. So, our next intake will be in April. That's for Microsoft SQL Database Administration. We are going to have another, we have already started the intake for cybersecurity, which started on the 5th of March. And we are going to have Azure Cloud Computing in May. We started on the 5th of May. And we have all other courses. Please do visit our website and do not forget to subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channel. And we are going to equally be here again on Sunday. That will be for the US based people. We are going to be here for another IT talk show with another amazing guest. And I guess that you had a lot of fun with Miss Zelda and and she had to pull us through a lot of interesting insights, and especially for the department that she does head, which is the OMO, Open My Offer Letter, that KiawiTech do offer, yes, free of charge for 2 months. This simply means that we do give you access to our top-notch mentors who are very experienced and who mold you better and put you into that job market ready to be snatched away by a company, by recruiters and everything, you see. So I hope you did enjoy yourself as we did enjoy ourselves. So Miss Zelda, I don't know if you have another one word for
Yeah,
us.
let me just round it up. Let me round it up to everyone watching tonight. Please, as I've said, we will hold your hand throughout this training. And the lady who was asking for motivation, know that you will have a subgroup, right? And those subgroup will equally make sure that you succeed. We don't let anyone behind. Before I round it up, Rita, I would like to also thank Dr. Dennis, the vision bearer.
Exactly.
Through him, we've been able to place more than 500 people in the job market. He's doing an amazing job, and he has actually increased a lot of how do I put it, wellness. He has changed the lives of many. And for that reason, we are actually very thankful for him. I've had so many trainees come back to me and say, okay, this is first of its kind to see someone who will go in front and see something good and try to pull their brothers. So this
Exactly.
thing, what we're doing here, it can't be paid with money, right? It's
Not at
changing
all.
lives. We're just trying to change our lives like Africans most often, where we know our backgrounds and we know how much most people do depend on us. So this is something I wanted to just close up by saying thank him so much, Dr. Dennis, for being the vision bearer, and we are the people benefiting from all these particular things. And if you have been watching and you still like thinking, doubting, you will just have yourself to blame in some years to come since you didn't take the decision a little earlier. Thank you so much, Rita, for having me tonight. It was my pleasure being here.
The pleasure is being shared. It was a pleasure having you, and we are happy to be greeting Mr. Fuepi Eric watching from Austria. We equally have a wonderful community at Austria, and Mr. Eric is one of them. And we want to thank everyone who was on this live show today. We thank Ms. Bandolin. Thank you for watching, for being with us, Miss Kanyoy. I hope I'm not butchering this word. Ms. Ganyu, we thank you for being with us, and we hope that you got all the encouragement that you needed. You got all the insights that you lacked before. And we equally thank you, Mr. Eric, for watching us from Austria. So that said, we are going to be being together once more on Sunday. I will not be there. Mr. Elvis will be there with you and another special guest. And on this note, I would say we can sign out, Miss Zelda. We've had a wonderful time. And we
Thank you
say
so much.
goodbye and good night to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, bye bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Yeah.
KiawiTech IT Academy is all about empowerment, transformation, and education.
KiawiTech IT Academy is innovative.
KiawiTech IT Academy is empowering.